medical records application. So to test, they'll give the link. Who will give the link? The developer will give the link. Where you will see the link? You will see the link in the business document. See, you will have all the information. Okay? You will have all the information. Only thing, you have to execute. That's all. Okay? That's the only thing. And after executing, you have to make sure that whatever the expected result is same as the actual result. Okay? So I'm giving Blue Cross Blue Shield. When I execute this one, it should go to the system and bring back BCBS. Let me do this. No, it is not bringing back BCBS. So there is an issue that is called a defect. So now a defect has been raised. The moment a defect is raised, then you will come here. Okay? And you will write the defect. You will log the defect. Okay? You will write the defect or you will log the defect. Therefore, what is the need of logging the defect? See, you are building an application. We want the application to be error-free, defect-free. Okay? We know that the developer has written the code. He has done the unit testing. Always remember, unit testing is done by only developers. Testers, we are not going to do any unit testing. Okay? We are not going to do unit testing. Only developers will do unit testing. Okay? So, as I told you, there are 4 modules in electricity billing system. Right? There are 4 modules in electricity billing system. We know what are they? Meter reads module, invoice module, billing module, and reports module. So all the modules coding is ready. They moved the code from development box to QA box. Okay? They moved the code from development box to QA box. So you are doing the system integration testing in the QA box. So you are integrating all the modules and you are testing how it is behaving. So during the testing you got the error. So the moment you get the error, you will go to the quality center. Okay? So at the client place, they will give this login for you. Okay? They will give this link for you. You have to go to your web browser, and you have to keep the all right. Copy this. Of course, it's not going to come from the reason Srikanth has installed on another server here. But what I'm telling you is you need to know how to do at the client place. They'll give a web link for you. Just go and click on this one. Okay. So if I say quality center, it may not come. I told you, right? The reason Srikanth has installed at some other place. Yeah. Okay. But at the client place, the moment you click on this, the moment you copy the web link and paste in the browser, if you click on that one, you will get the quality center. Okay. So they will give user ID and password. Okay. Yeah. They will give user ID and password. You have to use the user ID and password. Okay. Then you will see a quality center like this. You will see the quality center in this format. Okay. Therefore, quality center is a tool which is used for defect tracking. We are tracking the defects. Okay, question. Who are tracking the defects? Can anybody answer this question? Who are going to track these defects? Okay.
The QA, right?
Testers.
Yeah. Anybody else?
The testers are
See, okay.
Testers raise the defects.
Hmm. Yes, testers raise the defects, and what I mentioned here, tracking, right? So,
Yes.
yes. See, let me tell you, everybody will track the defects. So you will raise the defect, okay? The developer will go and verify the defect. Okay, Naga has raised a defect. So what is the defect? Okay, the reason you will write all the summary. Okay, what is the data you have used and how you have taken the screenshot, and you have to enclose the screenshot to the defect. Even business analyst will go and check the defect. Even your team lead will go and check the defect. Even development team lead will go and check the defect. Even project manager whenever it is required. Okay. Okay. See, manager what he will do whenever he goes to the meetings, he will go and take he will go to the dashboard and he will check the reports. Okay. So how many defects are there open? How many defects are new? How many are pending? How many are closed? How many were deferred? He wants to give the statistics. So everyone in the team will go and track the defect based on the requirement. Okay, project manager is going for a meeting. He needs to give the report. He will go and verify how many defects are there. But who is raising the defect? You are raising the defect. Okay, tester is going to raise the defect. And the other definition is test management tool. Okay. See, we are managing the testing of the application. Okay. So what is management here? Here is the scenario. Okay. Let me explain here. You raise the defect. Okay. And then what we're going to do, you will inform the developer, right? You will inform the developer, right? So you raise the defect, QA raise the defect. Okay. So the status is called new. So let me tell you, okay. For most of you, little bit, it will be confusion, okay. Take it easy. Just listen, okay. In the next class, I'll repeat once again. Then you will have more clarity, okay. Right. So QA raise a defect that is called a new defect. Okay. Then what you are going to do, QA will open the defect. Okay. He will allot the defect to developer. Okay. That is called open the defect. Open defect. Okay. Open defect. Right. So BA may come and verify the defect. Team lead may come and verify the defect. Team leads from development, QA will come and verify. Project manager, he will also verify. Okay. Manager, QA manager, he may verify. Okay. Even development manager, he may verify. Sometimes even director also will come and verify. Okay. Based on the requirements. So the reason I'm talking about all these things is the definition what I said is a defect tracking and a test management tool. Okay. We are tracking the defects so that the defect has to be closed. Okay. When the defect is raised, you will inform the developer. Developer will check the code and he will move the code once again from development to QA box. He will retest it again. If it is closed, he will close the defect. So like this, we'll go on tracking the defects. And what is the test management tool? We are totally managing the testing of the application. Therefore, QC is defect tracking and test management tool. Okay? All right, we know the definition now. See, this belongs to HP company. Okay? Hewlett Packard. And what is the version? 10.0. You are seeing there, right? You are seeing 10.0. Okay? So there are many versions previously. So previously it is called test director. Okay? So the versions are, there are many 7.0, 8.0, 9.0, 9.2. Okay? And now the latest version is 11.0. Okay? So initially this is called test director. Okay? Test director. Which company? Hewlett Packard. Now this belongs to HP company. So, but it was developed by Mercury. Okay? It was developed by Mercury company. It was bought by HP. The initial version is called test director. Okay? And then it is called QC. That means quality center. Okay? Quality center 10.0. All right, and now the latest version is called ALM. Quality center. Okay, ALM. That is application lifecycle management 11.0. Okay, so Srikanth is going to install QC for you, and I will give a demo for ALM. Okay, in the class. All right. So basically, we know very well that the quality center is a defect tracking and test management tool. It belongs to Hewlett Packard. Previously, it belongs to Mercury company. It was bought by HP. The first name is test director, and then it is called QC, quality center 10.0, and now the latest version is 11.0. So if you go to the clients, you may see 11.0, or many of the clients are using quality center 10.0. 10.0 is sufficient for you. The reason, the same thing, they added some more features, that's all. Okay? All right. So here, who is going to give you the user ID and password? There is a QC admin is there. He will give you user ID and password. Okay? User ID and password. Who will access this one very regularly? A business analyst, yourself, and developers. Okay? Developers. So what are the privileges you have? You have the privileges to write the test cases, to move the test cases from test plan to test lab, and defect. Okay? Now, let us see how it works and what we have to do. Okay? So I am going to talk about only the features which we are going to use. Okay? So other things, I will discuss later on. Okay? Other points I will discuss later on. You have to focus on test plan, test lab, and defects. Okay? Defects. See, let's not worry about management, business components. We'll see later on, test resources at this point of time. Okay? As a tester, you must be very thorough with test plan, test lab, and defects. Okay? Remember them? thoroughly. Okay. What is requirements here? See, generally, in some clients, the business analyst will go and write the requirements. Okay, they will go and write the requirements in quality center. But I've worked in many clients. Generally, they will give you the business document, which I'm going to send you. Okay. But in some clients, yes, they write the requirements. Okay, fine. So let us talk about the test plan. What is test plan? This module is used to write the test cases. Okay. Test plan is used to write the test cases. So we know what is the test case. I already told you, right? I'll repeat once again. Can anybody tell me what is the test case and can give an example, one of you? Of course, I'm going to explain, but what is the test case? Anybody remember what is
Test case is the step by step test for the application and the like medical record system. We are writing test cases, first meter reading, then invoice, then billing.
Anybody still?
Now the test cases are written to test the functionality of the application. And
right. Yes. So good. So let me talk about the test case is a step-by-step scenario to test an application, which includes input. Right? See here what I have done when I tested this one, medical records. Right? This is an application, and what I have done, I gave input here, BCBS, and in action, I clicked on submit. Okay, and then verifying the expected result, verifying the actual result with the expected result. Where we can write the test cases? Test cases we can write in the Word, Excel, Quality Center, Test Director, Rational, Manager. What is the template? What is the template? We discussed, right? I'll show here. What is the template for test cases? Anybody remembers? Test ID number, description, expected result, actual result, and then finally pass or fail, and comments. See here. I'm going to send the notes to everybody, okay, so that you can read it. Test case consists of test ID. That means you should have a number, right? Test case should have a number. But for medical records, we said MR001. Description, open the web link. Expected result, Sigma should be displayed. Actual result, what happened here? You have seen insurance, right? You have seen insurance. That's what I've written here. Okay, insurance. What is the result? It has failed. What you have done? You raised a defect. So like this, you will write the test cases. So what is the secret of success is you should understand the business very thoroughly. Midnight 2 o'clock, somebody calls you. Naga, see what is happening in invoice. I should be in a position to tell them, yes, invoice, I'm testing 2 test cases. 1 test case passed, 2 test case failed. I already sent the information to the developer and I'm waiting for the feedback from the developer. If somebody calls, if you say, no, I don't know what is happening, then we are in trouble. Okay? You should know what you're doing. So that much update you need to have. Okay? All right. So what we are doing, in test plan, we read the test cases. Okay? How to read the test cases? We'll practice. Okay? And then the next one is test lab. Next one is test lab. Okay. See, test lab is, see, what is the lab? What do we do in the lab? Chemistry or physics labs, what we do? We do experiments, right? Yes or no? In your intermediate, in your degree, you have done experiments, right? Intermediate, in your degree, you have done experiments, right?
Yes.
In the same way, test lab is the place you will record whether the test case is passed or failed. You will record whether the test case is. You will indicate whether the test case has passed or failed. Okay. So you're documenting here. That's all. But where you do test exactly is very important. You do the testing on the application, right? You do the testing on the application. Okay. You do the testing on the application. Testing on the application. Okay. Okay. Finally, defect. So we have written the test case that we are entering the insurance name. Expected result is you should see BCBS, but you are not getting BCBS. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, 1 minute. I think my internet is down. Yes,
Okay.
so 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute. Just Kiran. Just be wait. I'll.
Okay, no problem.
No, cell phones. Switch off cell phones. All cell phones. No. Cell phones. Just. Okay. So you guys can listen, right?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah. Right.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Yeah, the reason we lost the power here, so of course it came back. We can talk, no problem. So you can see here, right? So basically, what we do is, in test lab, we will indicate whether the test case has passed or failed. If it is failed, then we'll go to the defect. Okay, right. This is the first and foremost thing you have to understand. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will create one project and let me write one test case. Let me go through one by one. Okay. After that, I want you to ask some questions. Okay. All right. So when you go to the client place, you can always see the previous projects. Okay. The reason, the QC admin will give you some privileges. Suppose a CSV project is written by somebody. Okay. Internet has to come. Okay. I'll explain. Suppose CSV project has written by somebody. You can go and verify what is CSV project and how they written the test cases. Okay. So you will not have the privilege to modify their test cases. Okay. You can go and check, the test plans and in the test lab also how they written the defects, so that you can follow the same format. You can follow the same format. But one thing I'm telling you, you must be thorough with the quality center. There is no question about it. The reason, every day you will use quality center. Okay? Every day you will be using quality center. The reason, suppose there is a defect and there is a production problem. Then immediately what you have to do? You have to go to quality center. You have to raise the defect. Okay? See, they want to track what is happening for the application. Suppose you got the same defect 6 months back. Okay? If you search on some terms, you will go and verify the defect, and you will go and verify there for the defect, the developer must have written some comments. And also you must have written some comments on the data, what data you have used, how, it responded. You can go through that. Okay? You can go and verify the, some previous defects also. All right? So you must be very thorough on this one. To be thorough on this one, you have to practice. Without practice, it is not possible. Okay, let me see this one. Okay. Still it is not popping up. No problem. We can move forward. Okay. So right now, what we know is that the main modules we are going to touch is test plan. Okay. What we do in test plan? In test plan, we read the test cases. Okay. In test plan, we read the test cases. Okay. Three modules. Okay. QC.
Naga, I couldn't see the screen.
You can't see the screen. Let me.
Okay.
Yeah, the internet is not there. That's the problem. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Internet is not there. So the moment it comes, you will see. Otherwise, until that, you have to hear. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Just I will give you the theory. Try to understand. Any questions? Let me know. Okay.
Yeah. Naga, can I ask one question now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Naga, I am still on doubt. Means which moment I should go to lab and put the status like pass, fail, not available, run, not run. Which moment I should go to lab? Means.
Okay. Good question. Good. Okay. Let me finish this and then I'll come back to the question, Malika.
Okay. Sure.
That way,
Sure. No,
newcomers also will understand. But
okay,
anybody,
sure.
any questions? Ask me. Okay. Don't hesitate. So first one is, what is the first one? Test plan. Okay. Test plan. See, this is, you must remember, I'm telling, okay? Test plan. Okay. What we're going to do, test plan. Write the test cases. Let me tell you one thing. If you practice right, it's like it's a fun, I'm telling you. In the interview, you should take one test case and explain all the cycles. You are done telling. That's it. You close the deal. Let me tell you the reason I know many newcomers to this industry, they don't practice. They don't know what is CR. They don't know what is ER. If you talk about ER, CR, release management, change management, which I'm going to explain. Other callers are okay. So test plan. You read the test cases. And then what is this one? Test lab. Okay. So you are planning, right? Just remember like that. You are planning. What planning? Test planning. What you will do? Write test cases. In the test lab, see, we will test the application. We will test the test cases on the application. Okay, this is very important. Okay, where you are testing on the application. Where is the application? Of course, here is the application. You have to check the link. You have to check the link. Okay, all right. On the application, application and write the results, okay, in test lab, okay, in test lab. Okay, you will go to the application, you will test the test case one by one. Your testing test case MR101, okay, right, and you will write the result here, whether it is, if it is passed, say passed, you are done. Suppose pass means you are good, you are good, okay. Fail means what are you going to do? We are going to defect tab. We'll come to defect. Okay. If it is fail, go to defect. Defect tab. What are you going to do here? Number 3, defect tab. Raise the defect.
Naga, are you showing the screen?
No, I'm not showing the screen. The reason my internet is down.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
I'm explaining, try to understand. But any questions, ask me. All of you I'm telling. If you don't understand, ask. Yeah, please mute yourself, all of you. If you are asking the question, then unmute yourself. That way it will be classic. Okay. So your work will be test plan, test lab, defects. Okay. Suppose you are a lead, you are a manager, you are a director. So I'm telling you, sure shot, in couple of years, some of you, all of you, most of you, / all of you will be managers, serious, leads, directors, is possible. Okay. So then you will come to dashboard. You will come to dashboard. So what they will ask you, how you get the reports for the defects. Okay. So what is the answer? See, it should be clear. Huh? How you will get the defect reports in quality center? Okay. You will go to dashboard, and you will run the reports. Okay. All right. So one more thing, who will have the access to quality center? Right? Who will have the access to quality center? We are working on this project, that is medical records project. Okay. Everyone who is working on medical records project, tester, test lead, developer, developer lead, development manager, test manager, project manager, director, they will have the access to this project. Okay, they will have access to this project. Let me still go in depth. If you take AT&T, there are so many divisions out there. So anybody can tell me what may be the divisions in AT&T? Or anybody take one example company and tell me the divisions.
Departments, you mean?
Yeah, what are the departments?
Okay. For SMS, is there one unit, that kind of thing?
Exactly. All right. I want that. Yes.
Yeah, SMS and for telephone calls.
Yes. Exactly.
And lots of apps and other things right now.
Okay. Good. So if you go to AT&T will have different departments: SMS, MMS, telephone lines also, personal lines, business lines, industry lines. Okay, there are so many. Okay. So, okay, you are in MMS, say SMS department. Okay, say mobile devices. In the mobile device also, once again, there are different departments: iOS, Android, okay, and other iOS. They will differentiate. Okay, suppose you are working in SMS department. Okay, short message services. Okay, MMS means multimedia services, right? MMS means multimedia services. SMS means short message services. Who are working short message, okay, department, and in that department who are working in medical records project, they will have access. Who will give all the access? Access will be given by administrator. Who is administrator for us? For us, admin is Srikanth. Srikanth will give access to us. Similarly, at the client place also, same thing happens. Okay? All right. Somehow still my internet is not came, but anyhow I can continue, no problem. Okay. Okay, so Mallika asked a question, I will answer the question. Mallika, the question is, Mallika, can you come again with the question once again?
When I should come to lab, writing about the status like pass, fail,
Okay.
run,
Good
not
one.
run.
Okay, cool. So, first of all, you know this very well, right? The test cases you will write either in MS Word, Microsoft Excel, Quality Center, Rational Robot, ALM 11.0, okay?
Yeah.
Anywhere. But initially you will write on Excel sheet, okay?
Yes.
And then you can import the Excel sheet into the Quality Center. And then sometimes if your team wants to see in the form of Excel sheet, you can export it from Quality Center to your desktop.
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that. But one good practice is that suppose you are versatile, then what you're going to do, you will go straight into Quality Center and you will write. Okay. See, one more thing, let me tell you one thing. You're not going to down the system. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm telling, if you do some mistake, nothing is going to happen. Okay. You can always correct it. So, no need to worry. See, only worry you have to do is whenever you are dealing with production servers.
Okay.
You must be very careful, I'm telling you. Okay. The reason, when you are doing production servers, generally, initially, they won't give you the access to production server. But after, once you establish your credentials after working for a couple of months, then based on your, way of working, they may give you the access to production servers. But you must be very, very cautious on. See, when you are doing one transaction, 100% focus on what you are doing. Okay, and also, please do not delete anything. Generally, you don't have the privilege to delete, but don't delete anything. Okay, don't delete. There's not a problem. If it is there, it's not going to harm you. So don't delete. The reason, suppose there is a test case and you have to prepare the data. The problem is when the test case is connected to different, systems, making the data sometimes it will take a lot of time. Okay, so and one more thing. Don't get panic, number one. First and foremost thing, don't get panic and don't get confused. And sometimes suggestions will come, we have to deal them patiently. Okay? And you can take somebody's help or you'll have some time to breathe. You can, take care of this thing. All right. So, answering to, is it okay? Shall I answer Mallika's question? Then I'll come to you.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep your question. Yeah. So, Mallika asked me the question that when I have to go and change the status in the test lab. Let me tell you. We will let the test case in test plan. Then we will move all the test cases from test plan to test lab. Okay? We will move all of them from test plan to test lab. How we will move? I will show you. See, this is the only critical thing in quality center. This is the only critical thing in quality center. I'm telling you, trust me. How to move test cases which are written in test plan to test lab. That's the only thing little bit critical. Cool. You already moved the test cases of a project from test plan to test lab. So now you have taken first test case. What is the first test case? We know it here, right? Checking the validity of the insurance of the patients, right?
Yeah.
See, we are checking whether the hospital is accepting his medical insurance card or not. Let me give an example. Suppose when you go to the doctors, for medical checkup, first of all they will ask you two identities. One is your driving license, and there is your insurance card. Why? They want to make sure that they accept the medical insurance. That way, when the doctor treats the patient, they can bill the insurance. Okay. So there are some cases, if the patient is having some ABC insurance, they will say we don't accept the insurance card. Okay. The reason, the doctor might be signed up with only some insurances. So then he will say, I'm sorry, we can't help you. Okay. So that is we are trying to do with our system. Okay. What we are doing? We are taking his insurance and we are keeping in our system. Okay. We are writing BCBS, right? So what is doing? The moment you submit, the request will go to the application. It will see whether BCBS is there in the database or not. If it is there, it will say BCBS. If it is not there, it will say insurance. That means they are not accepting. So that we are testing here, right?
Yeah.
See, you move the test cases to test lab, and now we are testing the first test case. That is verifying the insurance, medical insurance of the patient. Okay. So it got failed, right? We know it has failed. So then what you're going to do? You will change the status of the test plan in the test lab as failed. Okay, I will show how to do that. Immediately, what you have to do? You have to come to defect. You have to come to defect and raise the defect. Okay, raise. Internet is coming or not?
Yeah, it's coming.
I am not getting. Yeah.
We can see the screen.
Yeah, now it is okay. Good. Now we are good. You can see the screen, right?
My screen.
Yes.
Your screen is become very good. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Cool. Okay. So you opened ALM Srikanth, right? 10.0. Okay.
No. Quality center.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay. Now somebody asked one question, right? I think somebody asked a question.
Naga?
Tell me.
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
We are using defect tracking to quality center.
You have to be a little bit louder. Yeah. Remal, loud, little bit louder.
Naga, I have a question. If we are using defect tracking to quality center,
Mm-hmm.
So we have to write our test cases in Excel or Word before, or we can directly write test cases in Quality Center.
You can write directly on the Quality Center.
Oh, there is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. You can write directly on the Quality Center. Yes. But here is the catch. Here is the catch. Okay. See, this is the standard practice you have to do at the client place, no matter what. See, always, you make sure that your plate is clear. Okay. Always, you make sure that your plate is clear. The moment you write the test cases for the given business document or given the project, you have to keep everybody in the loop. Okay. So after writing the test cases in the Quality Center, you export to your desktop in the form of Excel sheet and send the Excel sheet to everybody in the team. Okay. That way, they know what are the test cases you have written for the application. What is the advantage? The advantage is there will be some nice guys. Okay. There will be some nice people. They will put real time. Okay. So he or she will go through the test cases and they may add some test cases which may help you for the benefit of the system. See, it's a teamwork, right? Everybody is working to make sure that the application which is going to the customers is error proof, right? Defects. There won't be defects as much as possible. Sometimes it's not possible to create all the scenarios. Okay, it's not possible to create all the scenarios. But we should try our best to create as many scenarios as possible. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Naga.
Welcome. Okay. Anybody has any questions? Okay, good. So now,
Naga, Vidya here.
yeah, go ahead. Who is there?
Vidya here.
Vidya, tell me, Vidya. Go ahead.
You explained ALM. So ALM is a different tool or it's a part of Quality Center?
No, it is advanced version of Quality Center.
11th version.
11. I'll show that one, Vidya. I'll show that.
So
See,
we have
11.0.
that also?
Yeah, we have that also. Yeah.
Oh.
So we have a master, right? We have an expert in here, Srikanth. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's
Yes.
we are so fortunate. I'm telling you. See, I'm telling you honestly, you guys are lucky. See, we installed everything on your laptop. Only thing we want is to spend some time. See, if I keep a server on my, most of the companies, what they do, they keep the server at company place and they'll tell, hey, why don't you access? It's a big hassle, right? They'll call, power is down, this down, that down. No, now it's self-service. See, what is self-service nowadays is called self-service. If you go to Walmart, there is a system at the exit.
Checkout.
Right? At the checkout.
Yes.
Not at the checkout, at the exit. At the exit, right, when you show your receipt and when you are moving out with the goods, right, on the right side you will see one system. That is, when somebody wants to, submit an application, they have to do on their own. So previously what they used to do, we send applications to the companies, they used to enter the data. Now, no, they are not doing that. They are doing, you do yourself. They'll keep one system. If you are interested, yes, go and submit your application. Okay, that is called self-service. Okay, so everything is there on your system. Now it is up to you how much extent you can use. Okay.
Naga,
I
have a question. You were talking about exporting it to the desktop, and then you said there'll be some real-time. What is it? I was not able to follow that.
Who is this?
This is Sudha.
Sudha, yeah. See, Sudha,
Said,
yeah, let me finish Sudha question, then somebody can ask me. See, Sudha, what happens? The best practice is to write on the Quality Center itself. Okay. See, what happens, one more thing I'm telling you, giving caution. don't keep multiple copies. For the same system, don't keep multiple copies. Okay? Have one copy, have one backup. It's very important. Always remember, take one backup. Very important. Huh? The reason you'll put so much time, if you don't save it due to some reason, it is gone. It's very painful, right? So, the best practice is go to quality center, write the test cases. Now, see. Yeah. See, all of if you use your baselines, the clarity will be nicer. So try to use that one. If somebody is using system, right, then yeah, the clarity may not be good. Okay. You have written the test cases in test plan. Now, the BA, business analyst, developer, manager, anybody can come and see the test cases. But what I'm saying, the moment you read the test cases, fine. Take some gap. Once again, go through the business document and verify the test cases what you have written. Okay? Check twice. Okay? See, whenever you are sending an email to entire team about a decision, read the email, give 5 minutes gap. Once again, come back and verify whatever you are sending, is it correct or not, verify once again. Once you feel it is right, send an email. Okay, and one more thing I tell you, please maintain one note. Whenever you go to a meeting and you went to some developer regarding some doubts, write the notes, everything write the notes. That way it will be helpful to you. After 6 months, if somebody will ask you, hey Naga, you written test case and how you tested this one. Of course, everything is there in QC, but if you have the notes, you can verify. Okay? Right. And also, certain decisions you have to take in the form of emails, no talking, through emails only. Okay? All right. See, you have written test cases. Now, it is your job to make sure that to send all the information of the test cases to the entire team, so that what it proves, okay, you finished your job, and also you are informing everybody that these are the test cases I am going to test for the application. So as I mentioned, right, if somebody has some time, see, generally everybody is busy in their own world. BA is busy in the getting new projects. Developer is writing the code. You are writing, you are doing this project. Suddenly one production issue will come. You will jump on the production issue, and then you got another email from your manager saying that, hey, project 1 we want to postpone. Let's say to project 3. We'll jump on to project 3. Okay, but once again we'll come to project 1, right? Okay, so send the information to all the members in the team so that they may give their feedback. Okay, so that is the reason I'm telling you, once you finish the test cases, send an email to all the group so that they know what is the test cases you have written. Is it clear, or you have anything else?
No.
Hello, Naga.
Thanks.
Yeah, welcome. Sudha, welcome. Yeah, next.
Hello, Naga.
Tell me, Ramana.
Yeah, you said send email these test cases to entire team like BA and other people.
Yes.
What if they don't get back, and what if this is a wrong thing you tested or something?
See, one thing I want to tell everybody that, if somebody says it is wrong, it is good for you. And one more thing, don't be personal. I'm telling you, this is very, very, very important. Don't take anything personal. In the meeting, somebody says, hey Naga, you written wrong test case. Don't feel bad about it. He is helping you. The reason, let me tell you honestly. Suppose if the issue pops up after it goes to production, it's a big issue. See, one thing I'm telling you, nothing will happen, okay? I'm repeating once again. In my almost 20 to 25 years of, in the work, okay? nobody has been sent out of the job due to performance. Only due to attitude they were sent out. Trust me. They will give time. Okay, there may be different people. Some people may be very aggressive. Somebody may be, very considerate. But, a day will go, they won't stop, right? See, they won't stop, right? World will not turn around. Have an excellent manager, such a nice person. He used to tell one thing. When there was a big issue, tell, hey, Naga, don't worry, man. The earth is not going to turn down. Right? Yes. But, do your best. Okay. Answer to your question. If somebody, let me finish up. Let me finish up, yeah. So, Ramana, if somebody brings that is a mistake, fine. You just go through it, go to him or to her and discuss very clearly. Okay? And one more thing, this is a smart way of doing things. Suppose you're in a meeting, there is a issue is going on, that is between two people, right? So you can tell them, hey, we'll discuss offline. Smart way of doing that. Right? Okay, fine. Thank you for, bringing the topic. We'll discuss offline. Means after the meeting, you will go to his seat and I will go to her seat and discuss. Okay? And, sometimes, some issues will pop up. Take it easy and move forward. Don't take personal. Yes, next question.
Yeah, if it is addressed well in advance, it's okay. But if it is not?
It is not, then, yes, we have to take the reality scenario and move forward.
Okay.
There is nothing, right?
Okay.
If you are able to catch the problem in advance, it is good. If anybody catches, that is very good. If nobody got the issue and finally it popped up at the end, it's okay. You have to do what you have to do. That's all, right? That's what I'm saying. You take it easy. That's what I'm saying. Don't take personal. Don't take tension, and don't get into that way. There will be, see, always you don't expect everything to be smooth. Okay.
Yeah.
Some meetings will be there. A little bit hard meetings will be there. Just take it easy and move forward. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. No problem. Now, somebody asked one question. Somebody. Yes, somebody raised a question, right? Hey, somebody is asking a question, right? Who is that?
Now, when we're doing the system testing, integrating the modules, then QA tester only they are doing, or QA lead also doing too?
No, see, once you are doing, you will do that, right? He may help you in getting the data.
Okay.
He may help you in getting the data. Suppose, let's say the scenario. Okay. SIT, your lead is doing.
Okay.
Okay, lead is doing. And you know what is doing. You have written the test cases and you got something else. You are doing a project 2 and project 1 being tested by your lead. And suddenly lead is taking care of a production issue. Okay. Now project 1 is priority. So you will come back to project 1. You will continue from there. Generally, if you are doing one project, you will do that project only. Nobody will get in there.
Okay.
The reason, the ins and outs, right? So generally, they will give it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome, no problem. Okay. All right. If no questions, then I will create, one project and we'll see how to create a test plan, how to do the perform test lab, and how to raise a defect. Okay. All right. So before that, I want you to see how the CSB looks, CS project looks. Okay. Click on the link. See, CSB project. Okay. So there are 3 test cases are there. One is calculate invoice. For the test case, you can see details, okay, design steps. There is only one step, okay, test script, nothing to worry about this, test parameters, don't worry. If you have any attachments, you can attach here, okay. Let us leave everything like that, okay. So what are the tabs here? Details, design step, test script, test parameters, attachments, etc. Okay. So what we have written here in summary, the test completes meter reads. Okay. Then the next one, calculate meter reads. This is calculate invoice. This is okay. Calculate billing. Okay. Right. So now I am going to create one project, that is medical record. Okay. So keep the cursor on test plan and see new folder. Okay. Click on this one. Okay. So medical MRS, the project. Okay, MRS project.
Is internet came for you?
Yeah, I cannot see the screen.
Okay,
What
Srikant, the internet came for me. Can I go back to my this thing, Srikant?
I think you need to log in again.
Okay.
Yeah, even I'm not able to see the screen.
Okay, let me do that. So Srikant, am I using yours or mine here?
Yours only. You need to log in, go to meeting.
Oh, okay, okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. I think we are good, right?
I am making you a presenter. Accept.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Show my screen. Yes. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay. So now I am creating a project. See, project will be created by QC admin. Okay. Your job is to make sure that go there and write the test cases. Okay. So how to do that? See, keep the cursor on the subject. Okay. I'll repeat once again. Now I'm creating a project and then writing the test cases. Cursor should be first on the test plan, subject, click on the new folder, MRS project. Okay, MRS project. I'll say 1. Okay, MRS. I will delete this guy. Okay, so I create a new project. So now I have to create the test cases. Okay, see, if you have any doubts, just go and check here. Okay, just go and verify the previous project. So what is this? Okay, that's fine, no problem. Okay, so now you have to come to the second tab. See, cursor should be on the project. Okay, see, when you are working on test plan, see, cursor is on test plan. Now you should be on your project. Click here. By the way, at the client place, if you come across any problem, nothing to worry. I'm repeating once again. you no need to worry the reason. You can always write test case. You can always delete the test case. No issues at all. Okay. Suppose you write a test case. You felt it is not right. You can delete it. Okay. Nothing will stop you. Okay. And also, as I told you, right, you will not have the privilege to touch somebody's test case. So you are not going to do any mistake. As long as you do, manipulation on your test cases, you are good. What is the test name? Okay. So verifying the medical insurance of the patient. Okay. See, the moment you click on creating the test case, you got some other fields popped up. Let us click on this level. There are 3 levels. Okay. What are the 3 levels here? Basic, medium, advanced. So generally we go with medium, okay? And then reviewed. Okay. Suppose you already sent an email to everyone, right? Suppose you reviewed the test case with the team. Okay, you will say reviewed. Suppose you are not reviewed, you will say not reviewed. Okay. So, but most of the times, we'll say reviewed. Okay, but if it is not reviewed, don't worry, you write not reviewed. Okay, fine. And then priority. What is the priority of this one? Let us talk about, there are 5 priorities here. Okay, as I told you, priorities are always set by management. Okay, but here you have to set the priority. Suppose you are doing SIT, there is a test case. Let me take one example. If you are unable to calculate the meter readings properly, can you get the invoice correctly?
No.
No, right? The reason, you need to get the correct meter reading, then only you can get the correct invoice. Suppose you are not in a position to calculate invoice correctly. That also is a high issue, right? It's a problem. The reason, if you don't have right invoice, you don't have get the right billing. For such scenarios, you will say high. What is urgent? Suppose, okay, you are using, say, Verizon Wireless. You are unable to make the call. Okay, total network is down. That is urgent. Everything should be stopped. They'll work on that. Okay, they'll work on that. Whenever you are unable to make the calls, they will check, okay, is there any problem with the software? Is there any problem with the network? Is there an interface problem? So they will verify everything and they will work on that. Okay. So based on the scenario, based on the test case, we will go for the priority. Generally, production related issues are urgent. They have to be done right away. Suppose you are unable to go to the next level of testing due to failure of one test case, then it is very high. Okay, you are running test case, even though if the developer takes couple of hours, one day it's okay, then it is high. Medium means you can work couple of days, no problem. Low means, whenever there is a cosmetic change color change, some font change, font size change, those will come under low. Okay, so we'll treat it as medium. Okay, medium, and say okay. Okay, all right.
Naga,
So,
so this priority depending on the application deadline.
application deadline, yes, that's also one of the factors. Yes, but they'll give, see what happens, they'll give sufficient time, Malika.
Okay.
See, when they send you the business document, they will give you, okay, SIT for 1 month, okay, EAT, SIT for 2 months, EAT for 1 month. They'll give all the details, okay.
Okay.
For development this much time, SIT this much time, EAT this much time, production this much time. Okay, they will indicate.
Okay.
Okay. See.
But while doing this, if it is stopping, then this scenario will come, isn't it?
Exactly, yes. Suppose, see, now you put this on a high scenario, but you have production. Then you will go to production issue. You will keep this on a side. Okay? The reason production is important, right?
Naga, I have a question still with reviewed, not reviewed.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am unable to understand that when we're talking about review, you said that if it's reviewed with the team, you should put it as reviewed or not reviewed, depending on the scenario. But you said that if you have already sent out the email, you should put it as reviewed. But now when we are in the process of still creating a test plan, so what email essentially we are sending out and how do we treat it as reviewed?
See, basically the meaning is, see, not reviewed means you have not sent the information to your team. That's what we are saying here. Not reviewed. See, one thing, see, these are all theoretical sense, but once you go to the project, right, theoretical things will not happen. Okay? See, it has to be reviewed, but to be honest with you, sometimes it happens, sometimes they may not review. The reason, BA is busy, developer is busy, you are busy, everybody is busy. But they may, whenever they have some time, they will have a snapshot. They'll just glance it and they will tell you. Okay? So to be honest, it's not a big deal. Okay? You can keep reviewed or not reviewed, not a problem at all.
It's not much of a okay.
Not much of it, yes, not much of it. But so you always keep the realities. Okay, not reviewed, no problem. So now what is asking? Who is the person to be reviewed? Yes, James is the guy who has to review this one. You will indicate. Okay. So test ID default. So it comes as a default. See, test ID is generated by the system itself. And who is the designer? Naga. Since the user ID is Naga. If your name is here, your name will come here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So test name also default.
Because date is also default.
Reviewer is our lead.
Yeah, date is also default. Yeah. Okay. Next, somebody asking question.
Reviewer is our lead, right?
He may be lead, or sometimes you may do with the business analyst. No issues. Of course, lead has to review the test case. That's what I'm saying. Your lead may be working in Agile project. What can you do? If somebody working in Agile project, we can't touch him, right? Yes or no? The Agile project means until the project
is there.
Yeah, he or she is done. That's all. They will work on that project only. Okay. If he is considered enough, they will say yes. Okay, I'll check the test case during my lunch time. Or he may say, okay, no problem, I'll spend some time, if he is considerate. I'm telling you, there will be some nice people, trust me. They will go beyond their way and they will help you. Okay? I'm telling you.
Naga, I have one question.
Go ahead. Who is this?
This is Pooja.
Pooja, go ahead.
It's about the priority. You say that the priority is usually set by the management, so we should go according to the management priority, or our priority is different as a tester?
Definitely management, Pooja.
Okay.
Management. Definitely management. The reason, see Pooja, let me tell you. Good question. See, especially, you know, internet-based companies like Google, Facebook, Amazon, and mobile companies, AT&T, Verizon Wireless, Sprint, so on and so forth. And also device companies, HTC, Motorola, Apple, There is always, competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Motorola is coming with a new device, immediately Apple will come with something other. Okay, suppose there is some software came from these guys, and other company will try to simulate the same. Okay, and that's the reason management will always tell you, yes, we want this project to be implemented right away. Okay, so sometimes some projects will be prolonged like anything. The reason, see, any project that goes out into the market should have value. Okay, it needs to have value. See why Facebook has so many customers. The only trick what you use is you will post something on the wall. I have to go and see. So unfortunately, the young generation, and especially intermediate, college students, they are always on Facebook. I never have time to even enter into my Facebook. No, I don't have time, honestly. I have 10 penny work as on today for me. Where is the time for me to go into somebody's wall? Tell me. There is no time. So this is competition. So whatever the management says, we'll follow that. Okay, but you are running a test case, it has failed. Due to the test case, you are unable to move to the next test case. Definitely that is, you have to bring to, you are going to talk to the developer, and you have to inform your lead also. Okay, you inform the lead and you inform the developer about, this is the problem, I'm unable to go to the next level. And one more thing, if you're stuck somewhere, please check twice or thrice. And if you are stuck to the wall, don't be there. Go and talk to somebody. And one more thing I'm telling you, this is very, very important. Don't expect that you have to know everything. It is impossible. It is impossible. The reason, see, if you go to AT&T, there are so many applications. Every application will talk to other application. Okay? You register yourself. There is a payroll application. There is a time management application. There is SMS application, telephone application, MS application. All the and they have to work with different browsers, different devices. It's so much. Okay? Every device with every browser compatibility, there is separate software is there. Okay, so you need to try twice, thrice. If you're stuck somewhere, please don't stuck there. Don't feel that if I ask this one, what's going to happen. It's always better to inform them before, okay, rather than at the end. So tomorrow you take 24 hours and 2 days, 3 days, then you tell your lead, then he will ask you, okay, Naga, you got the problem 3 days back, why you haven't told me? And one more thing, you try to be realistic. Don't take all the jobs. If they say 10 jobs you have to do, you try to be realistic. Tell them politely, see, you gave me 5 projects. 5 projects is very difficult. I will do 4 projects. But you have to be polite, that's what I'm saying. You can't say, no, I don't do. No. Tell them, see, I'm having 5 projects. These projects are taking this much time. So I may not be in a position to put my time for this project. Okay, so if you ask me how it will come, yes, experience it will come. You'll get experience. Okay, so if you work for some time, you will feel how much you can do, how much you cannot do. Be realistic. Okay, I know initially you may take everything, but slowly, if you tell them, they will listen. People will listen. I'm telling you, but you have to tell in a better way so that they will appreciate that. So therefore, whatever management says, that is a priority. Yes. Yeah. All right.
Thank
so
you.
what you're welcome. No problem. Yeah. So here, what is our intention here to verify the insurance. Okay. Right. Let me go to steps. Okay. Let me go to steps. So this is the detail. Okay. This is a detail. Just detail. This is the steps. So, okay. Say step 1. How we will do this test case? Now you have to help me out. First, how I have done? See, I taken the web link. Yes or no? Right? Say, enter the
URL.
use the web link. Okay, what is the web link? This guy. Give as much details as possible. Okay, what is the expected result? We need to see BCBS. If we use BCBS as the insurer, okay, or insurance company, whatever you want, insurance company. This is the expected result. Huh? You have to see this one. All right. So why I have written the web link? Tomorrow, if somebody wants to test this one, he can go and verify this. He can take this one, copy it and paste. So give as much details as possible. Okay. Just don't write use the link. What is the link? Yes or no? Right? What is the link? You said use the link. What is the link? Mention clearly. Okay. All right. Okay. So suppose you want to add some attachment, click on this one. Okay. And you can do in a different ways. One is click here. It will, you can attach anything from your, desktop. Okay. So let me go to my desktop. The desktop, right? Let me take. So I'll take one. Nationality verification, something. Training distribution. Okay. Attachment is done. And also, we can do in another way. You can take a snapshot. Okay. So see, it's capturing, right? See, it is capturing. Okay. The camera is capturing. Okay, camera is capturing. Attach. Done. See, you got it. See how this will come. You please practice. Okay. You have the QC on your desktop. You practice. If you practice
Can you
this
show
one,
it again? I'm sorry.
I'll do
Can you
it. I'll
repeat
do
this
it.
part again, please?
I'll repeat. Yes, I'll repeat. No problem. I'll repeat. That's what I'm telling. Practice, practice, practice. You may tell what is Naga. Always will practice. I'm telling you, if you know it right, you'll be very confident in the office. By the way, see, this is the trick for you to be smart. Tomorrow you're going to office. today evening you will go and verify what is the task to be done tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I have to test this one, what is required. If I know everything, if I don't know whether I have to talk to anybody, okay, so be upfront, be proactive. If you don't know, practice at home. See, these will help you a lot, okay, when you go to a client place, since you have QC on your system, you practice. But if you don't practice, then nobody can help you, honestly, I'm telling you. You have to practice, you have to put time. If you say I'm busy and this, that won't possible. So, alright, so now, let me take snapshot once again. Click on the camera. Okay. What is telling? Drag and drop the camera icon on one of the windows on your desktop to capture it. Suppose I want to capture, you know, let me take this guy. Okay. Okay. See, it is capturing, right? Okay, I am saying attach. It's coming. I'll repeat once again. Okay, finally. Click on the camera. Whatever the window you want to capture, bring it to the top. Okay, let me capture these guys. Okay. So I want, maybe it is asking for a big thing. Okay. Let me take this guy. Okay. Let me take this guy. All right. So same thing, but okay, let me close this guy and let me cancel this and let me close this guy. Let me close this guy. Okay. Okay. So now camera. See, I'm getting right. All right, you got it. Attach. Okay, you practice it, you will get it. Okay, but you have to practice. So now we know how to.
Naga, in that case, only window we have to put on the top, whichever you want, and just click on the icon button, right?
Exactly. Yes. See, that's what camera, right? Who is before the camera, it will catch. Yes or no? For a photo session, you have to be in the front, right? If you are on the back side, only face will come. Front means, complete picture will come. So same thing. There are so many windows. We are keeping the one which we want to take the snapshot. Okay. So what else you can do? You can do other things also, right? What else you can do to take the snapshot? You can use Snipping Tool, and Srikanth has some other tools also. Okay. Yeah. So you can use any one of them. So Snipping Tool I'm using once again. Okay. So new, which shape you want? Rectangle shape. Okay. Okay. So this one I want to take. I have taken. So then I have to save this guy. Where I have to save this guy? On the desktop. Save as. Give some name. Okay. Desktop. Capture. Give the date. 03/15/2014. Save it. Okay. So it is done. Close this guy. Come here. Go to attachment. Okay. Desktop. So what you mentioned?
A date.
Capture, right? We said capture. Are you seeing that?
You have not saved on desktop.
Yeah.
Not Srikanth, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Not on desktop. You saved on some other folder.
Okay. Okay. So let me do once again. Okay. New, which shape you want? Rectangle shape. Always take that one. Okay. Thank you, Srikanth, for the help. Okay. I'm here. File, save as. Okay. I want to save on the desktop. Okay. I'll say capture. Okay. All right. Now let me go here. Let me close this guy. Yes. Save the changes. No problem. Capture. Okay, no, that's not a big deal, right? We know. Yeah, we got it.
This capture.
Yep, we got it. So now you know all the methods to whatever you want. So now I want to delete this guy. Delete. I don't want this. I don't want this. Is irrelevant. I don't want this. Irrelevant. I don't want this. Irrelevant. So you can do all the transactions. Okay. But one thing is important. Keep as much information as possible. That will help you in a big way. Okay. Good. So now we know how to write a test case. Okay. Now let me go to test lab and move this test case to test lab from test plan. I'm repeating once again, maybe a little bit confusion. Just listen and understand. You'll be all right. Okay. So medical records project, we have one test case. Now I'll go to test lab. Okay. So similarly, when you go to the test lab, you have to be on the root. Okay. And click on the new folder. What is the project name we have taken? MRS project 1. Okay. Project 1. All right. Now, see, go and check, here. They said test path, right? Okay. We'll do the same thing here. Okay. We'll do the same thing. See, your cursor is on test lab and the project, and this is the second one, new test set. Okay. What you will do? Test set. Okay. Test set for MRS enough. Similarly, test set. Okay. Click OK. All right. So now, what is to be done? We have to give some more details. Baseline. Whatever is there, see, it will be there in your office. Okay. Take one of them. It's not taking, let's take library. Not taking, just leave it. Okay. Target cycle, nothing. See, if it is red color, you have to give the values. You have to values are to be given definitely. It's a mandatory. If it's not red, you can leave it. Okay. So there's nothing to worry about it. So what is today? 15th. A required list. Say ABCD. Okay. Status. Okay. Let's leave it. Status. Let us see what the status are here. Okay. Open. Okay. Open. Okay. All right. That's all. Give the information. Enough. Okay. Now we have to move the test case from test plan. So generally there will be many test cases, right? Not one, there will be many test cases. Okay. So you have to click on, the cursor should be test set, execution grid. Okay. And select on select test. This is the important thing you have to remember very thoroughly. This is the only thing which make you a little bit crazy. Okay. Let me go back. What I have done, I came here. First I came here. I was on the root. Then I clicked here. I created MRS project. Then I was here. I clicked here. I created test set for MRS. Now, there is no point in writing test case once again. We already written the test cases in test plan. You have to move the test plans from, you have to move the test cases from test plan to test lab. For that, what I have done, the cursor should be on this one. You have to be execution grid. Grid means this one, okay, grid. Select the test. It will serve the test from test plan. Okay. So which is your project of, from which project you have to move the test cases? MRS project 1, right? Suppose if you don't see this one, what you have to do? You have to refresh. Okay. Number 1. Click on this guy and send this one here. See, it moved to test lab. Okay. This is the test case.
Sorry, where did you go? Can you repeat this again?
Yes, yes. You have to click on this add test to test set. Okay. The symbol is there. We are moving it to the test lab. We are moving it to the test lab. Okay. So what is the status? No run. Okay. There are 5 status here. One is failed, not available, no run, not completed, passed. Okay. So now I want to test the test case here. Come to the application, say BCBS, submit. Insurance. So test case failed. So status is what?
Failed.
Failed. Right? So this is the point you have to understand. Any question here? Anybody?
Naga, we are testing. We are testing these test cases manually. Then why we are moving all test cases to test lab? Is there any benefit for this?
Very good question. All right. See here, whether it is telling whether the execute test case or not here in test plan.
No.
You have written, right? Rajita, right? Rajita, right? Asked the question. Who asked the question? What I'm saying. Shraddha. See, in test plan, we are not, there is no provision for us whether it is pass or fail, right?
But we can cite here the status of test case, right? Initially it's not reviewed. Once it will be reviewed, we can change the status, whether it's pass or failed. Then why they are making it separately?
Okay, show me where is the status here then. Where is status here? Show me. Okay, Shraddha, where is status? Show me.
Actually, they make the separate. I don't know why.
No, Shraddha, no. The reason, Shraddha, a good question. See, they want to first keep all the test cases in test plan, okay? Pure test cases, that's all. And you will write what is the procedure to test it. Lab means you have to do experiments. You have to test it here. What you will do, whatever the test you conducted on the application, you will give the results here.
Okay, so the predefined or whatever test cases we have written, we just transfer it to the test lab, and whichever result will come, we will change the status accordingly, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Is it clear now, Shraddha? Clear, right? Good. It's a good question, really good question. You really asked to know why they created another test lab. Right? Good one.
Actually, Naga, in automation testing, actually I thought it's automated testing, so test lab will test it automatically.
No.
I was thinking like that.
No. QC is manual.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now, see, we are getting.
Naga, I have a question.
Who is this?
Fatma?
Fatma, tell me. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, as you said that you can write and delete as many test cases if you are not satisfied or if you need to remove it. And suppose if you have already moved it to the test lab, do we need to delete everything, the test case as well as the test, whatever we have moved to the test lab? Or we do not delete after we have moved a test case to the test lab?
You can always delete.
Mm-hmm.
You can always delete, yeah.
Okay, from both
But
the ends.
that is extraordinary scenario.
Oh, okay.
Generally, in Fatma, what happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the time you are moving into a test lab, you will have a clarity.
Oh,
Okay?
mm-hmm.
Right. But of course, in the case, if you don't want this, yes, you can always, delete this.
Oh, okay.
Done. Right?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Once again, move it. What is the big deal?
Oh, okay.
Right? You change, you
Yes.
correct it and move it. Okay?
Oh, mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So we tested it, it failed, so failed. Suppose it is passed, we'll say passed.
Okay.
So not run, not run. Not completed, not completed. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Hi Naga.
Thank you.
Welcome, no problem.
Hi Naga, this is Sridevi.
Sridevi, tell me, Sridevi. Go ahead.
Could you please show me again how to move from test plan to the test lab?
I will do that. Okay?
Thank you.
Good. No problem. Welcome. So what I'm going to do, before doing that, let me do one defect and then I'll go to, I'll create one more test case. I'll move to test lab. I'll, we'll complete the session for today. Okay? Good.
Sure.
Yeah. See, if you understand, I'm telling you, this is the crux of everything.
Okay.
If you understand this, you're a master in QC. Done.
Okay. Naga?
But, Ramana, go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry, you continue then I'll ask.
No, Ramana, ask the question.
Okay. If you said all the people of like belongs to QA team, BA and other leads, they can access this. So if we change often, then they can also access this. Is it okay or is it good?
No, Ramana. You will do anything for the betterment of the application. That's all.
Okay.
No problem.
It's okay. If it is necessary.
If it is necessary, and you must be able to substantiate.
Okay.
I have one question. Pooja, you show us that how to attach attachment when you create the test cases. So how you use that attachment when you are running the test in test lab?
No, attachment, to have the more information about the test case. Okay.
So what is the purpose for that, basically?
Purpose is, okay, see, I have run the test case, Okay, I have to attach this one. If you don't attach, and tomorrow somebody will come and ask you, Naga, you said test case failed. Come and show me where the test case failed. Right? If you don't have this snapshot, you have to go and run it once again. Okay? So you are doing one very important thing, and somebody will come and ask you, Naga, can you do this once again? Where is the time for you? So if you take the snapshot and keep in the quality center, he will not come to you. He will go and verify. Okay. Let us see this defect. Okay. Naga has already, showed the actual result. That's all.
No, but when you are creating the test cases, at that time you don't know what the result's going to be, right?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Okay, okay. See, that is an only example I showed like that.
Oh, okay.
I showed just like that. No, suppose there are additional information which you want to attach to the test case. So I'm just adding how to add the, Word document or a snapshot like that.
But are those necessary when you're creating the test cases?
Yeah. Yes, yes. See, what I'm telling is, you try to give as much information as possible so that tomorrow, if somebody comes and asks you to go to the test case after 6 months, you will have all the information available immediately. See, let me give the scenario. Pooja, you are doing testing right now. Say in the coming July, somebody will come and say, okay, Naga, can you show me what is the result? Then what you have to do, repeat everything, right? You have to go to web link, connect it, give the data, execute it, show him. Instead of that, if you, give all the information before, suppose the attachment I have used for test case is the data. Okay, data sheet. That's good, right? It will be there in the QC. But if you keep in your system, in some, folder, where is the time for you to check all the folders at the time? No, you can verify, but it takes time. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Right? To make more efficient, time conscious, and to move fast. That's the reason we provide as much information as possible for the testing of applications.
Okay.
Okay. Parik has one question. Naga, how do we connect requirements to the test cases? So generally, I never done this. Okay. What we do? See, we don't touch, as I told you. Business document will be given by the business user. It will be in the SharePoint. Whenever there are some changes, you will go and verify, and you will verify your test case also. Okay, are we test case as per the changes? That's your job. Okay, but you must be thorough with these 3 points. Okay, test lab, test plan, and defect. Okay. All right. So if I answer all the questions, I'll go and raise one defect and then one. Let me do one more transaction. That way you can practice today. All right. Welcome. No problem, Parik. Yes. So now there is one. This test case failed. The moment test case failed, you will come to defect. Okay, that's the first thing you have to do. The moment test case failed, you have to come to defect. You have to raise a defect. How to do that? See, click on new defect. So what is that? Defect failed. Insurance. Okay, insurance verification for Raj with the test case number ABCD 1 2 3 4. Okay, failed. Okay, whom you are assigning? I'm assigning to Kelly. He is the developer. Which category? Is a functional suggestion. Okay, see the defect. What type of defect? Is it a functionality problem, security problem, UI, user interface problem? It is a functionality problem. Okay, functionality issue. All right. Detect in version. See, you will have all the information here. You have to take that. You have to select one of them. Estimate time, that's not your job, leave it. Closing version, just take whatever is available here. Is it reproducible? Yes, it can be reproducible. What is the status? Status is new. See, these are all very important. Huh? The defect has a different statuses. One is new. If it is already closed, means it is fixed, then it is closed. Fixed means you got a defect, you send the defect to the developer. Developer, say he fixed the code, then he will use fixed. Okay. Open means whenever you are assigning a defect to the developer, you will say open. Okay. That means we are working on the defect. Rejected. Okay. You have sent the defect to the developer. Developer, he verified. He said my code is correct. Naga, you have not used the data properly. Then he will say reject. Reopen. Here is the scenario. Of course, I will repeat this once again. You tested the test case. It has failed. You moved the defect to the developer. Developer fixed the defect. Then he will change the status to fixed. You tested once again. Still it failed. Then what he will do? He will say reopen. Okay, right. So now the status is new. Defected in which site? Whatever is there, take that one. Okay. Which browser is using? Say Internet Explorer. Naga detected. Date default. Language default. Priority. See, there are 5, right? I'll say medium priority. Regression. This is not regression, right? It's a new one. It's not regression. Severity. Let's say medium. Okay. Yeah. Subject. You have to take the project. Medical records project 1. Okay. Description. Given the data BCBS, but test case failed. Okay. So now you can attach whatever you want. You can take the snapshot. Submit. Okay. Close. See, this is the test case you raised. Okay. This is the test case you raised. It will have a number. 65. Defect ID 65. Defect ID 65. Okay. So this is about defect. So I'll repeat this one in the tomorrow class. As Sridevi asked, I will create one more test case, move it to test lab, then we'll close the session. Okay. Test plan. Okay. Now I'll create one more project. Okay. That is, I'll create insurance project. Okay. So see, test plan, keep on the subject. Click on the new folder. See, PNC Bank, Bank of Canada, Bank of Canada project. All right. Got it. Now I want to write a test case. Click on new. What is the test case? The test case is transfer amount from checking to saving. I'm verifying, okay, whether the transaction is going correctly or not. This is one test case. Level, medium. Reviewed, yes, reviewed. Priority, medium. See, these things, slowly you will get into that, okay, slowly. So, details, checking the transfer from checking to savings. All right, design steps. What is the first step? First step, open the web link. Which web link? Bank of America.
Bank.
Right? So take this guy. Okay, web link. Next step, go to checking. Okay, how will go there? User ID and password. Okay, then transfer $100 from checking to savings. Okay, a result. Okay, initial balance is $1,000. After transfer, it should be $900 in checking. In savings, initial balance is $100. After transfer, it should be $200 balance. Is it right?
Yeah.
You guys will agree, right? Yes. Good. We finish the test case. Done. Now go to test lab. Okay? Test lab. Now I want to move the test case from test plan to test lab. So your cursor should be on the root. The reason you have to create the project. What is the project? Bank of Canada. All right. Done. Now you want to create a test set. Click on the new test set. Okay. So test set for BOC, Bank of Canada. Okay. Test set. That's it. Okay. Test set. Okay. Observe carefully. See, if I'm here, it won't come here. Okay. Here you have to be very careful. Huh? Just see, I'm not going to enter anything since nothing is important. There is no red color, so I don't worry about them. I will come, click on execute grid. Okay. So always remember, you should see something on the right side. Okay. New window has to pop up. When it will come, if you are in the execution grid, if you select test, then only it will come. Where is my Bank of America here? I'm not seeing. There is some problem. Can anybody help me?
Refresh it.
Oh, here we go. I'm very happy to have some help. Excellent. Good job. So where is Bank of Canada? Oh, it's at the top. Click on this guy. Which one? You have to move this guy, right? That's it. No run. Okay. Any questions? All right. I know this is a little bit more theory. All of you take questions.
There is a tab for run on the top.
You want to run on the map? I'll run here.
No. There is a tab.
Where is the tab?
Go back. On top of the execution grid, there is a tab called Run.
This one, huh?
Yeah. What is that used for?
This is, for automation. We are not talking about automation.
Okay.
We are not doing automation. See, the reason, let me tell you honestly. First, we should be very thorough with manual. Then only let's talk about automation. If we take automation, it will unnecessary confusion. Okay? Yeah. So, yesterday somebody called me. So, see, he is a QTP guy. He wants to learn Selenium. I asked him why. He said, many people are asking Selenium. He's an automation guy. Okay? But let me tell you, in any project, 85 to 90% jobs will be manual testing only. Okay? When the application stabilizes in production, then only they will go for automation. Okay? Load testing as well as functional load and performance testing. Okay, we'll We'll take it later on. First we will be perfect in manual testing. Take the homework. Create 2 projects, one for insurance and one for electricity billing. Okay, electricity billing. Write 2 test cases for each project.
Sorry, Raga, what is the second one? First is insurance and second one?
Second one is electricity billing.
Okay.
Electricity billing. Write 2 test cases for each project. Okay, each project. And do one complete cycle as much as we can. Okay, as much as we can. What is QC? Why it is important? What is QC? Why it is important? What are the different versions in?
Write 2 test cases for each project. Do one.
One complete cycle.
Okay.
Complete cycle, what I meant is, so you will create a test plan, you will touch test plan, test lab and defect.
Okay, okay.
For each project, that's what I mean, one cycle.
All right, okay. Thanks.
So, mention about various versions of QC. Why all the members of a team should use QC? Describe about different modules in QC.
Okay, Naga, this is Sridevi. Can you please repeat the question again, the last one?
Last one is explain about different modules in QC. Okay, different modules in QC. I think that's enough for you all. So we'll catch up tomorrow. So tomorrow I will explain once again. I will create more test cases, and I'll take more questions from you. That way. But one thing, if you really work today, tomorrow it will be very easy for you.
Thank you.
So have a nice day.
Thank you, Naga.
Any questions? Thank you. Anybody any question? No, right?
Naga, I have a question.
Go ahead, sir.
That quality center tool is free to download. I mean, is it available free?
Free to no. Free to download, but you can download it. Will be only there for 30 days. Srikanth, am I right? Srikanth,
Yeah, only for 30 days, but we need server operating system.
Yeah.
Oh, so we cannot download it, right?
You can download. You can download only for 30 days.
Only for?
See, Shraddha, you will download from HP. It will be there only for 30 days.
Okay.
But if Srikanth installs you, it will be there. The reason he is installing on server. So all of you, if you have not installed, please take Srikanth help and install the QC.
Yeah, Srikanth, I would like to be installed my the quality center on my computer too.
Okay, Sridevi, I will contact you. Send me your contact details, phone number.
Sure. Yeah, I will.
And Srikanth, me too?
Yeah, sure, Fatma.
This is Fatma.
Srikanth, this is
call you.
Pooja. Did you install the quality center in my laptop yesterday?
I downloaded. I will install today.
Okay.
night.
Okay.
So you will contact me before downloading it, Shrikant?
Fatma, you
Yes.
contact him. You call him, Fatma. You have a number set. All of you have numbers, right? So you please contact him. Okay. He contact. That way, he will know for whom he has to do.
Mm-hmm.
Please, all of you, if you don't have it, you contact him. He will help you out right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Naga, I have one question.
Tell me, Ramana.
Yeah. While when we are filling the defect window, set assign to. So who is going to do this assignment or something?
You will assign, Ramana. You will assign, Ramana. The reason, Ramana, when you are working in a project, you will be working with one developer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Suppose you assign to somebody, and then it is up to them, the development team, whether he work or somebody will work. It's up to them. But you will assign to the person who is
Concerned.
working on, who is concerned. That's all. But
With the concerned so where we are working in the particular project.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Suppose you assign to him. Suppose if he is on leave, it is the responsibility of QA lead to assign to somebody else. It's not your job.
Okay.
But you will follow up. Since it is your job to close the defect, you will follow up with your lead.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Right. Just I want to know who is Devineni. Who is Devineni? I haven't talked to them. Just.
No, me. The Sridevi is the Devineni here.
Oh, Sridevi, yeah. Mova, right?
Yeah. That's my maiden name.
Okay, good. Fine then. Very good. No problem. Tell me, Sridevi, what's the question?
No, I asked my question anyway. Just to install the QC quality center on my computer. Yeah.
Please contact Srikanth. Yeah.
Sure, I will.
All right. Yes.
Naga, I found the setup online for the HPQC. Can I try to download at my PC directly from the internet?
See, that's what I'm telling you, Shraddha. What happens, it will be there only for 30 days. After 30, it will expire. Okay.
You can see the requirements for installation of QC there. What are the operating system required?
Windows
It
7.
can't be installed on Windows 8, Windows 7. It can be installed on server operating system.
Windows 7, 8, XP, Vista 2000. They have mentioned the OS.
Okay, do one thing, Shraddha. Why don't you call Srikanth and talk one by, off the line? Is okay, right?
Sure.
It's just download it, so he will help you out.
Okay.
So I think all of members are all set, right?
Yes.
Very good. Then we will catch up tomorrow then. All right. So all of you,
Thank you.
not installed. Thanks. Please take a look at Srikanth and download and practice it. Okay, that's important.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.